Λοιπόν... Καλώς τον μπαμπά. Ο μπαμπάς σας. H.P. Lovecraft. Εδώ είχαμε παίξει. Κράσαρε το game. Όχι. Δεν μπορώ ρε μαλάκα, θα τα σπάσω. Πω ρε μαλάκα, δεν μπορώ ρε φίλε. Γεια σου Τζον. Δεν μπορώ κάθε φορά που πάω να παίξω ένα game στο γαμμένο το PC να έχω προβλήματα. Κάθε φορά τα ίδια και τα ίδια ρε μαλάκα. Κάθε φορά ρε μαλάκα. Τα PC ρε μαλάκα. Τα πιτσιά ρε μαλάκα. Δεν μπορώ ρε μαλάκα μια ζωή τα ίδια. Δεν μπορώ ρε μαλάκα. Δεν μπορώ ρε μαλάκα. Κάθε φορά τα ίδια. Όλο μαλάκι. Όλο πίπες. Όλο πίπες ρε. Κρασάριση. Δεν μπορώ ρε μαλάκες. Δεν γίνεται ρε. Δεν μπορώ. Κάθε άλλο game, κάθε επόμενο game, έχω ένα γαμημένο πρόβλημα με τα που. Κάθε επόμενο game. Μπορώ ρε. Είναι σπάσει το μπάπαρο ρε. Μόνο Xbox θα παίζω μαλάκα. Δεν γίνεται πια. Μπορώ ρε. Κάθε δεύτερο παιχνίδι. Αυτή η μαλακία γιατί κρασάρει ρε μαλάκα με το που μπαίνεις μετά από ένα λεπτό. Keeps crashing. 9 ώρες. Είναι 19 ώρες. Έκανε κάποιος. This might help. Κάτσε, ώρα για troubleshooting. Ώρα για troubleshooting. Μαλάκες. Μαλάκες. Calculation error λέει. Τα αρχίδια μου κουνιούνται, κοίτα εδώ. Κοίτα εδώ μαλάκα. Κοίτα εδώ μαλάκα. Για περίμενε να θα το δοκιμάσω να το κάνω χωρίς να κάνω restart. Άμα δουλέψει, άμα δεν δουλέψει, θα βάλω άλλο game και θα παίξω. Είναι δυνατόν. Τρέλα. Για να δοκιμάσω πάλι να υπάρχει. Αδέρφια, ερώτηση. Έχω ένα subwoofer tag harmony και μουσική να πάει μπροστά στο πρόγραμμα, δεν κάνει πτυχίο. Μπορώ να βρω άλλο τώρα. eBay και τέτοια πράγματα. Έκανα eBay. Να ρωτήσει, έκανα μαγαζί που κάνει ηχεία και τέτοια. Ναι, έχει σχέση. Δεν ξέρω ιστορικά που είναι, αν είναι πιο πριν ή πιο μετά ή... Αλλά εντάξει, αφού είχαμε παίξει το προηγούμενο, λέω ας παίξω και το επόμενο, ξέρεις. Βέβαια, μερικοί, επειδή το έχω ψάξει το game, πολλοί από τις γλύφους δεν έχουν νόημα, είναι λίγο μπουρδέλα. Οπότε έχω και το walkthrough εδώ ανοιχτό, αν χρειαστεί. Να ρίξουμε ματιά, μην κολλήσουμε 100 ώρες τώρα, δεν λέει. Κάμε εσύ. Δίνει, εντάξει είναι παλιό το game μου, δίνει 160 frames λογαρισμένο. Παίζει να δίνει και παραπάνω, παίζει να δίνει και 200. Αλλά το έχω κλειδώσει στα 160 επί. Η οθόνη μου μέχρι εκεί φτάνει, 125. Okay. Και σήμερα το απόγευμα είχα όρεξη, λέω θα παίξω, θα στριμάρω. Από το πρωί ήθελα να πάω να πάρω μια κάρτα γραφικών από το Golden Byte. Βρήκα μια 4080 Super και καλή τιμή της monthly και λέω θα πάω αύριο το πρωί να την πάρω. Και τώρα ξενέρωσα απόψε. Και λέω μπορεί να μην πάω να την πάρω. Κατάλαβες. Η άλλη πόρτα δεν ανοίγει έτσι απεριέργεια. Ανοίγει το μπουρδέλο. Ρε Βαγγέλη, Unreal Engine δεν είναι αυτό. Αυτό game.
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Όνειρο έβλεπα.
I hate whiskey.
Murder.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Φαρμακευτική αγωγή είναι.
Natural sciences, linguistics, art, a good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file.
Dr. GR, γεια σου, δόκτωρας καρδιάς μας.
Some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Βαγγέλη, πού είσαι εδώ ή έφυγες, ρε?
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Έλα, GeorgeKGaming, καλώς το φέρεις.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
Το Call of Cthulhu του 2018.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her
H.P.
husband,
Lovecraft.
and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all?
Τα βιβλία όχι, δεν τα έχω διαβάσει.
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater.
Γεια σου Βασίλης Καράς, καλώς
Some
ήρθες στο
sketches
stream.
of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Ουσιαστικά το γραφείο είναι κάτι σαν το hub σου. Βάζεις αποστολές από πάνω, κάπως έτσι.
We're almost there.
Γεια σου George. Παιχνιδάρα θα παραγγείλεις φυτόγυρα. Πω. Δυναμίτης. Πολύ σκληρός. Φυτόγυρο. Καλή όρεξη.
Stay on board.
Βελεγράκη είσαι στο stream ή έφυγε?
There's guys coming to unload.
Να σε ρωτήσω κάτι για το game.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Γεια σου Dev, καλώς το να.
A
Στο
sad
Ρεξάτι,
story
μου φαίνεται.
we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
Καψιμί. Το καψιμί του George K.
Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
Γεια σου
Mitchell may
Βαγγέλη,
not
καλώς
be
ήρθες στο
very
stream.
welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks. Hey, be careful.
Α, στο δούλεμα.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
Κάνουν ρε
My bar,
μαλάκα.
we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Σκληρός.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Σιγά, μωρή.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Τρελοκομείο, man.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Σιγά που υπάρχει prohibition. Καθώς κάνει ό,τι θέλει, παιδί.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Progression. Okay.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Άλλα μαύρα.
This blackboard hasn't been used. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Ωραία τουαλέτα.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite
Όλο
the
αυτό το
jetty.
πράγμα.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Τώρα δεν μπλοκάρουν το δρόμο πια.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
Oh,
Only a
yeah.
specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Κάπου θα μπαίνει.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
Το παιχνίδι είναι
You could have gone by without us seeing you.
χρωματική του παλέτες, στιλιστικά είναι όμορφο.
Can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us.
Κλαίω.
Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I
Γεια σου
wonder?
Πέτρος Πάο, καλώς
They
ήρθες.
really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Nothing.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Δεν μας λένε ποιος είναι η γάτα.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around?
We saw it. Go die of thirst.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Θα μπορούμε.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Γεια σου Jimmy, καλώς ήρθες στο stream.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
Δεν μπαίνεις από. Από εδώ φύγανε κι αυτοί.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I shall take my...
Spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in close range. All the items are found, detection is grayed out.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk. This ratchet device seems to be usable. A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Και άλλα items εδώ. Πρέπει κάποιο item πάλι.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Εδώ. Κάτι λείπει από εδώ. Κάποιο item λείπει.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Τα πήλατε.
Damn, I broke it.
Μπράβο.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our
Opa.
turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Τι είναι η cat, παίζει να είναι η cat αυτό.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Ω, τις έφαγα.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Έκανα μαλακία τώρα και καλά, Αυτό δεν δουλεύει το. Πας έτσι. Είναι αυτή που ήταν η τυφλά πριν.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
That flunky. He'll see what a real sailor has.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
Αυτή δεν είναι που με βάραγε.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Τέλος πάντων. Από ό,τι κατάλαβα γίνεται με διαφορετικούς τρόπους.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that
Μην μου πεις ότι αυτή είναι η Cat, λένε όλοι τώρα. Το θετικό θα φανεί στην είσοδο. Θα κλαίνουν όλοι.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Άνοιξε τώρα. Αυτή είναι η κάτρε.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Από εδώ ήταν να πάμε.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Πω πω μες την idea να δούμε. Φλαμάρα.
It smells as bad as it looks. These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death. The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Από τη φλαμάρα. Μόνο φακό έχω πει. Όταν έκανε investigate αυτό τώρα.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there.
Είναι πιο ενδιαφέρον από το πρώτο Call of Cthulhu στο παρόν σαν game.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Λέω.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion?
Η κάτι είναι αυτή, αυτή
I
είναι η
thought
κάτι.
I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Θέλει ξύλο
Is it
αυτή.
far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Resident Evil 2. Εγώ θέλω μια ερώτηση να κάνω στο chat αυτό. Μόνο μια ερώτηση, ένα πράγμα. Αυτά τα 12 άτομα. Ο George τα πιτόκυρα τα πήρε τελικά, τα τρώει. Εμένα αυτό με ενδιαφέρει. Μάθω αν το παιδί που τρώει πιτόκυρα αυτή τη στιγμή τρώει πιτόκυρα. Του έχει κάνει χαμόγελο αυτό. Κάτι. Κόψτε.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
Α, έφαγε σουβλάκια νωρίτερα. Αχα.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Τα πιστόλι. Τι πήγε, α? Καλησπέρα, λέει ο GeorgeKGaming, το μοναδικό game με τόξι ήταν το Mist που είχα παίξει. Είμαι στα 4-5 στη θυμάμαι, δεν κάνω λάθος. Για πότε λες τώρα πρωί, τέτοια.
1693. This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged
Το Dracula,
individual
πω
would
πω
defile
μαλάκα,
the
τι θυμήθηκες
sanctuary?
ρε φίλε. Εμένα από τα πρώτα παιχνίδια, εντάξει να δείτε,
I don't see Silas doing
το
such a
πρώτο
thing.
παιχνίδι που μου πήρε ο θείος
Let
μου,
alone
είχα
allowing
ποτέ
it.
εγώ,
Even that broad baker is above
τον
that.
υπολογίζω.
Lord, have pity on this poor
Κάτσε να σκάσει
family.
αυτός και σου. Το πρώτο παιχνίδι που είχα εγώ ήτανε, που μου πήρε ο θείος μου. 42, έχεις εμπειρία. Ήτανε το Ecstatica 2, Βελεγράκης εδώ. Έχει φύγει ο Βελεγράκης. Ήρθε και έφυγε. Το οποίο ήταν χάλια παιχνίδι. Είναι πολύ κακό game. Μια μαλαγία και μισή ήταν. Το εξτάτηκα 2.
Απλά δεν μπορώ να το φανταστώ. Μακάρι να είναι αυτή τη φορά. Όταν πρέπει να είστε σίγουροι.
Τι cringe οι διαφημίσεις ρε μαλάκα. Μακάρι να είναι αυτή τη φορά λέει. Cringe οι διαφημίσεις ρε μαλάκα. Εκμεταλλεύονται τις κοπέλες. Μακάρι να είναι αυτή τη φορά λέει η διαφήμιση ρε μαλάκα.
Για αποτελέσματα που μπορείτε να εμπιστευτείτε.
Το πρώτο game ever που είχε πάρει ο θείος μου όταν πήρα τον εγωιστή 10 χρονών, 9 χρονών ήταν το Εξτάτικα 2. Το οποίο ήταν μια μαλακία και μισή το παιχνίδι. Ένα απέσιο παιχνίδι. Απέσιο. Δεν ξέρω αν σας λέει τίποτα. Λέει σε κανέναν εδώ στο chat κάτι αυτό το παιχνίδι. Παιδιά, το παιχνίδι ήταν απαράδεκτο. Το είχα τερματίσει όμως. Και το άλλο που μου είχε πάρει Hands of Lore Guardians of Destiny. Και αυτό μου είχε πάρει. Αυτό μου είχε πάρει, το οποίο ήταν μέσα στην ταλαιπωρία και αυτό. Και σας το μαλάκα εδώ. Τι έπαιζε ρε, μια μαλακή και μισή ήταν. Δεν ήταν καλό παιχνίδι. Αυτό ήταν καλό game. Αυτό. Πώς ήταν το intro? Αυτό να το θυμηθώ. Αν έχει σπηλιές. Ναι, ξεκινάει με τις σπηλιές. Ναι. Αλλά πρέπει να τους κατεβάσεις γρήγορα γιατί άμα σε πετύχουνε θα γίνει με το ρόμπαλο μισή ώρα. Ωραίο συμπαθητικό game. Αυτό ήταν ένα συμπαθητικό game. Κάπου εδώ το είχα φτάσει πιτσιρικάς, ναι. Το είχα φτάσει εδώ πιτσιρικάς. Το είχα φτάσει εδώ. Το είχα φτάσει κάπου εδώ το game. Έχουν και τις κομμενίτσες με green screen. Inventory, vendors, ιστορίες. Αλλά τότε τα games ήταν και μικρά ρε παιδιά. 5 ώρες έξαν ένα game, ξέρω. Έπαινες.
Save your thanks. I'm here to kill you.
Oh. Then I beg your indulgence while I prepare myself. You would not attack an unarmed and newly born opponent, would you?
Ναι, γάμισέτα. Με αυτά τα δύο ξεκίνησα. Όταν μου και μετά ασχολήθηκα, εντάξει. Και μετά στα καπάκια είχα Quake, είχα Doom, είχα... Αλλά για κάποιο λόγο πρώτα μου φέραν αυτές τις μαλακίες να παίξω. Τα οποία εντάξει παλευόντουσαν, ειδικά το δεύτερο.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Dreamcast and Dream δουλεύουν καλά αυτά τα emulators.
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe, and let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me why you're here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Άρχεται αστυνομικός πάλι.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Τουλάχιστον η αστυνομία συνεργάζεται, παιδιά.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Έχει ρεύμα.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What
Απείλα.
does this tell me?
Είναι αυτό, ρε παιδιά.
What kind of meat is this?
Έλατε.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Κρέας είναι αυτό, ρε παιδιά. Κάποιο ζώο είναι, κάποιο ψάρι είναι. Μαλάκιο, κάποια μαλακία, μαλάκιο.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Αυτό το άσπρο που αλλάζει όταν αλλάζει σκηνή είναι υπερβολικό. Ω, μαλάκα. Κρατά και πολύ ώρα.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Silas managed to bring
Too
the
much
fire under
rubble.
control.
I'll find an easier way.
It's already too late for the
Let's see if
Hawkins.
I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes?
Ναι, είναι ο καιρός περίεργος, παιδιά, σήμερα. Εδώ ελληνικό Αγιούπολη δεν βρέχει πάντως. Παρόλο που υπάρχει οδηγία ότι θα βρέξει. Τώρα, τουλάχιστον όχι ακόμα.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Lovecraft είναι τώρα. Εντάξει, δεν το λες και horror, δεν ξέρω τι να σου πω. Εντάξει. Είναι aggressive τα game τώρα, μυστηρίου είναι, ναι, περισσότερο.
So, detective, what do you make of it?
Το βαμπύρι κάποια στιγμή θα το παίξω.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Το βαμπύρι θα το παίξω κάποια στιγμή. Πιο πολύ και παιχνίδι μυστηρίου, παιδιά, είναι. Action adventure, μυστηρίου. Έχει κάποια στοιχεία horror, αλλά μέχρι εκεί. Έχει και μια μικρή δοσούλα RPG με τα skills. Εντάξει, τώρα, αλλά σε καμιά περίπτωση. Ένα adventure game μυστηρίου με action και... Δεν το λες horror αυτό. Δεν είναι horror το game αυτό. Έχει την χρωματική παλέτα και το στιλιστικό Lovecraft games, γιατί έτσι είναι.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Μοβάκι, πρασινάκι, καφέ, γκρι, αυτά.
It's quite a building, don't you think? Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Λούτο, τι είναι το λούτο. Κανένα θα πάρουμε. Κοίτα, θα ήθελα κι εγώ. Α, το βάλεις στα wishlist. Ναι. Okay. Θα το βάλω το demo να κατέβει. Με ενδιαφέρει αυτό. Το βάλεις στα wishlist. Yeah.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic.
Big Dick.
The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Για να πάρεις όπλο θα πρέπει να πει ότι υπάρχει threat. Τώρα όπως το βλέπω το game στο παρόν threat δεν υπάρχει.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. What could Sarah have done to make this person?
Εδώ είναι το οποίο έχει και ένα demo εδώ. First person psychological horror game που προσπαθεί να εξηγήσει από το ίδιο στο σπίτι, λέει. Από κότσια είμαστε εντάξει, μην αγχώνεσαι. Κουλαντρίλα. Το Visage ήταν άγριο παιχνίδι. Το Λούτσικο. Άγριο παιχνίδι.
And I think that is the part of hell that a person in depression.
Ναι, γενικά δεν τρομάζω με horror games εγώ καθόλου, αλλά με το Visage αγριεύτηκα. Όχι τρόμαξα, εντάξει. Παιδάκια δεν είμαστε, αλλά αγριεύτηκα. Ήταν φτιαγμένο καλά και είναι και μικρό το στούντιο, είναι μια ομαδούλα στο σπίτι του. Εντάξει, δηλαδή. Μακάρι να είναι άγριο και αυτό, ρε παιδί. Το τελείωσα, τα κατάφερα. Κατάφερα. Γιατί είναι πιο τρομακτικό το να είσαι σε ένα σπίτι, σε ένα game. Έλα ρε. Που έχεις φυσικά περιβάλλοντα, παρά με sci-fi πράγματα. Γιατί έχεις relevance με την πραγματικότητα. Είναι relative to σένα. Είναι σχετικό με σένα. Άρα το βλέπεις και από μια άλλη οπτική γωνία. Δεν μπορεί να μου συμβεί. Δεν με το. Δηλαδή, είναι διαφορετικό το horror που είναι εδώ, τα δωμάτια, διαφορετικά το horror που είναι σε ένα sci-fi περιβάλλον, που είναι φαντασιακό τελείως. Θα βάλει στο wishlist και θα κατεβάσω και το demo. Τώρα γιατί θα γονατίσει πάνω μου κατεβάσω.
Threatened to call the police. Locked. The boys' room.
Έχω 5,1 subwoofer ρευστή, έχω ρίξει πάνω από 2.000 ευρώ, τα άλλη χεία γεμά. Είσαι πορωμένος. Και καλά κάνεις.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old
Για μένα, πάρα
boy.
πολύ ο ήχος.
What was wrong with this family?
Ο ήχος είναι πάρα πολύ σημαντικός για μένα, αλλά εντάξει, όχι και το...
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Διότι έχω και εγώ
Simon's troubles went
μεγάλη
beyond
επαφή με τον
family
ήχο, τη
problems.
μουσική, με όλα αυτά τα πράγματα.
That kid saw
Για μουσικά όργανα.
something terrified him.
Δηλαδή, επειδή έχω δουλέψει πολλά σκυλάδικα, πιο ψυχικά, σαν μουσικός. Εντάξει, εκεί έβαζα λεφτά στον. Έβαζα χρήματα. Ηλεκτρική κιθάρα έπαιζα μπάσο, είχα ένα double stack boogie και πράγματα, ή single stack. Αλλά για το σπίτι δεν χάλαγα. Για δουλειά χάλαγα. Για το σπίτι, για ηχεία να έχω να ακούω, δεν χάλαγα. Δηλαδή, ας πούμε, για το stream έχω πάρει ένα πολύ καλό set της Corsair, ασύρματο, που έχει αρκετά λεφτά, αλλά είναι καλό. Για επαγγελματική χρήση, για τα μαγαζιά που έπαιζα μουσική, για δίσκους που έγραφα, εκεί χάλαγα λεφτά. Πήγαινα και έδινα 3.000 ευρώ και έπαιρνα μια Apollo Ridge. Αυτά τα έκανα. Έχω πετάξει λεφτά εκεί.
What will her room reveal about her?
Όχι πετάξει, χαλάσει.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment. This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Paranormal Activity έχει game. Για σου δείξω. Έχει game. Βεβαίως και. Paranormal Activity το Lost Soul. Το έχω πάρει κιόλας. Το έχω αγοράσει. Δεν το ξέρω. Εντάξει. Θα το παίξουμε, παιδιά.
This door is locked.
Νομίζω ότι ακούω τη γυναίκα μου στο να βάζει τα φασολά. Θέλω να τα φάω, ρε. Πιο πρώτο, το Paranormal Activity, λες.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. A crowbar could prove useful.
Να το κάνω το crowbar.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Δεν το κάνω το crowbar.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. This door is blocked. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Εδώ ήρθα.
This piano is in disrepair.
If you're right,
Looks like
you
the
should be able to
Hawkins
find
kept it
clues
more
on the
for
Hawkins.
decoration than for music. Locked.
Δεν πιστεύω να τα ανοίγω.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Κάτι να ψάξει. Να το. Yes.
This door is locked.
Inventory δεν έχει. Όχι εδώ. Να το κλείνω. Office.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Όχι. Εδώ το office. Κάνω το ρίτσο.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a friend. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? The door is blocked on the other side.
Δεν μπορώ άλλο να βάλω το... Χρειάζεται το φως,
Bradley? Is that you?
Focus και αυτό από πάνω.
Is anyone there?
Ο ίδιος είναι, κάποιος τον έχει ζωγραφεί.
You! Stop!
Μας δώσε τη λάμπα, ρε.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
Θα είσαι από το φακό στο τέτοιο.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old seaway map.
Ah.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses
Do you really
is in the
think that your
photograph.
fugitive came in here?
Probably another
I
friend
don't
of
see any
Hawkins.
way out.
Για δώστε με ένα λεπτό, επιστρέφω.
as if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Ωραία.
Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Κάποια από αυτά τώρα μπαίνουν στο συνυδρόγειο. Γιατί δεν έχουμε βρει όμως.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Έχω τόσο straight.
With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Ή το λύνεις με γρίφο ή το λύνεις με διαφορετικούς
Well done, Pierce.
Ή διαφορετικούς το κάνεις. Ή με το γρίφο είτε αυτό κατά. Μακάρι να είναι όλη η γρήφη. Να παιδεύω. Εκεί. Πολύ είναι.
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means to receipts. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress.
Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Θέλω να δει τι γίνεται. Πήρε ένα χαμπάρι.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps.
Εκεί είναι.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's got to be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
You need medicine.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Κάνει squeeze.
A sad way to go. A sad way to go. An old diary. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Ηλιές είναι αυτός, βέβαια. Character point earned. Loquent. Psychology. Τώρα δεν ανοίγει, δεν έχουμε το κλειδί. Κλειδιά. Balls with flowers.
Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. What's going on here?
Rituals.
Beers.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Τι αστυνομικός θα την πατήσει άσχημα.
What have you got me into?
Δεν ξέρω.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Mass grave.
What the fuck. Ποιος είναι αυτός? Ήταν εμένα είναι ρε παιδί. Όχι, ο άλλος ήταν. Sacrificial pit.
I gotta. I can't breathe. What's happening?
Panic attacks.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Εισαγωγή.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. I can't read Latin.
Εδώ. Τι να μίτσι είναι αυτό. Τι είναι αυτό.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu nithsiha fitag.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed.
Έχουν άντερα από φάλαινες και τέτοια πράγματα. Καρχαρίνια και τέτοια.
Bring me more sacred flesh. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
We are ready for the ceremony.
Α, έτσι. Έτσι. Παιχνίδι καλό που θα ήθελα να ξαναπαίξω ήταν το Criminal Origins. Και νομίζω έχει βγει 2, δεν είναι μόνο ένα.
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Πώς είναι αυτός έτσι, ρε.
I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Get back! You asked for it! Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Caving in. I need to get out of here.
Οι Illuminati εδώ είναι οι κάποιες φορές που ο αδήλωτος έχει δίκιο. Μας κλείσουμε μέσα.
My leg!
Τι γυναίκα από κάτω.
Light! At last. I need help.
Είναι πιο детεκτιβικό παιχνίδι από το πρώτο. Εντάξει, δεν έχει τόσο action και αυτά, δεν ξέρω, προς το παρόν δεν έχει combat. Και είμαστε ήδη στο 5ο chapter. Δεν έχει combat γενικά. Δεν το έχω παίξει τότε. Έχει ενδιαφέρον. Τι μου έχουν κάνει, ρε.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
Πώς είναι ζωντανός αυτό?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Τον έχουν το πάρει, ρε. Πάει τόπα. Τρελή τόπα μόνιμα.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Τους βάζουνε. Κάποιο αέριο που κάτι κάνει.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swooped all over their maps in the wake of my lonely last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really
Τι γίνεται με
alive.
αυτό?
I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Okay. Τρώνε ρε μα.
Dr. Cogan, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. Keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Μεγάλο μου άπρεπε.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Τι είναι εγώ.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most. No more.
Καλισμένοι είναι. Archive.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Κρύβεται εδώ.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. I can still increase the load. It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Worse and worse. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Κάνουν εδώ κάτω. Ρε. Το rotation του είναι από...
Zoology, esotericism, Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. Dementia, self-inflicted wounds.
Φτιάξανε κάτι τώρα που έχει κάποια στοιχεία από το Outlet.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Πού διάνε το... Blockade. Τώρα τους.
Perfect. With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Εδώ έρχεται. Μην εκεί.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium? Nothing but my new friend's sleeping pills.
Medicine fresh. Παραλίγο.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help!
Τι έγινε?
Right. Well, so much the better. Now go visit the land of dreams and leave me in peace.
Locked.
Divergent.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system. What carnage.
Ανομαλίες είναι. Κάνουν εδώ μέσα.
Have I activated anything?
Game saved. Τι μπαίνεις όλος να σου εργαλείς. Θα περάσει αυτός και πάμε από πίσω του. Πήγε. Κάνει rotate μόνο προς τα.
It's done. Now for the others.
Τουλάχιστον κάνει save. Να ρε παιδιά.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Θυμάστε ποιο χρώμα μου λείπει ρε παιδιά. Παρατηρεί κανένας. Α, το πράσινο.
It's locked.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no.
Pay
Mine is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me! Kill me!
What?
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building.
Poor friend. I fear
This valve controls the pressure. Now for the next step.
Πάσω όλα, δεν μείνει τίποτα.
A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Okay.
Perfect.
Φοβάται. Καταρχήν δεν κοίταξα αν είχε άλλα πράγματα εδώ.
All the levers are activated. It's locked.
Πιέζεται πάνω το κείμενο. Λογικό, εντάξει.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Θέλουμε τη μανιβέλα. Όχι. Θέλουμε άλλη μια μανιβέλα θέλουμε. Ό,τι είναι αυτό. Ένα χειρούλι θέλω. Αυτό τώρα είναι κάποιος γρίφος που τα ελέγξει αυτά και τα... Θα χρειαζόμαστε και το άλλο. Πρέπει να μπούμε εδώ μέσα, το οποίο είναι το ότι είναι μέσα από την κουζίνα λογική. Education. Θα περάσω από εκεί τώρα να μπω στο... Είναι. Oh. Πόσο γρήγορα. Μια άλλη το πιο εύκολη από... Ένας room, πήραμε το κλειδί. Okay. Δεν είναι εδώ κάποια από αυτές τις ροβέλες. Κάτσε, αυτό τώρα θα δουλεύει, ρε φίλε.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it! Bet he'll blame us.
Βρήθηκα σε μαλακία μέρος, έτσι. Είναι spooky, δεν το συζητάμε. Το τρελοκομείο. Θα μας πάνε. Δεν θα πάνε έναν, θα μας πάνε και δύο.
Doctor, is that you? Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes.
Έχω πιστεί ότι το παιχνίδι δεν έχει combat. Έχω πιστεί εγώ γι' αυτό πάντως. Είναι χωρίς combat.
The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation.
Εντάξει, δεν πειράζει, δεν είναι κάθε game.
But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No! Sanders! What the hell? I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him? Damn. The gas.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, όλη αυτή την ταλαιπωρία για να λιποθυμήσει εκεί. Και σκέψου να σε μαζέψουνε.
My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Ωραίο συμπαθητικό παιχνιδάκι, παιδιά. Δεν με χαλάει που δεν έχει combat. Πραγματικά δεν με χαλάει που δεν έχει συμπαθητικό game.
Who goes there?
Ό,τι να είναι μαλάκα γίνεται μετά.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
Όλα αυτά τα
The day is
νόμια.
only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. and all were aware
Δεν
of
είναι
Mrs.
μεγάλο
Hawkins'
game, παιδιά. Αν έχει 14 chapters, έχουμε κάνει
From what I
ήδη
read in the
6.
file, Fuller
Όχι
used
5.
her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders
Είναι
and
7
Sarah
ώρες 8.
Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Game saved. Παιδιά, δεν ήξερα το παιχνίδι είναι χωρίς combat. Είναι καθαρά έτσι, ένα walking simulator με investigations και με τέτοια πράγματα. Είναι συμπαθητικό το παιχνίδι, εμένα μου αρέσει. Δηλαδή το story του είναι ενδιαφέρον, σε κρατάει. Ξέρω. Τώρα εντάξει, η κρυφή του, εγώ πιστεύω ότι είναι toned down. Είναι toned down σε κάποιες combat δεν είναι. Η κρυφή του πρώτου παιχνιδιού ήταν πιο σκληρή. Αυτή είναι και άλλες επιλογές δηλαδή. Θα βάζαμε το μηχάνημα μπροστά ή θα βάζαμε το αέριο μπροστά. Ένα από τα δύο. Δηλαδή μπορείς και τα δύο, αλλά δεν είναι υποχρεωτικό. Αλλά εντάξει, είναι πιο εύκολο. Αλλά είναι και πιο καλά σχεδιασμένο πιστεύω. Το πρώτο παιχνίδι ήταν λίγο μπάχαλο. Μπάχαλο και λίγο κουραστικό, ήταν κάπως. Θα το κλείσω το stream, θα πάμε να ξεπεράσουμε. Γιατί είναι σχεδόν μία παρά και σήμερα. Και σχεδόν αύριο θα ανοίξω από νωρίς, κατά τις 6:30-7 η ώρα θα έχω ανοίξει τα. Και θα συνεχίσουμε με αυτό το game, ποιος θέλει μπαίνει. Μπορεί και να το τελειώσουμε και αύριο. 4-5 ώρες ακόμα. Όχι ότι το βιάζομαι, αλλά είναι σύντομο το. Για σύντομο. Λοιπόν, αυτά μάγκες. Κάνω τώρα. Καλό βράδυ, παιδιά. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ για την παρέα σας. Το εκτιμώ δεόντως. Καλή ξεκούραση, μάγκες μου. Καλή νύχτα. Και το απόγευμα ποιος θέλει. Πολλά φιλιά. Θα πάμε.